Feng Shui has committed many evils, and it is difficult for me to forgive him. He is therefore dismissed from his post to be sent to the imperial prison and interrogated on another day. Since there are many Feng allies in the embroidered uniform guard, they are to be investigated thoroughly and dealt with according to law. This matter will be handed over to Su Yan. It will also be jointly supervised by the eunuch Lan Shi, who's in charge of the ceremonial directorate, and Zhao Gongji, the right censor of the censorate. When everything becomes clear, report immediately to me. In addition, Su Yan has contributed to defying evil, proving he is loyal and righteous. He is exempted from his post as records department attendant and promoted to right vice minister. At the same time, he shall be admitted into Hanlin Academy as a Hanlin bachelor. Your humble servant receives your majesty's decree. Thank you, your majesty. Private tutor Su Yan sounded the complaint drum, broke into Fengtian Gate to avenge his teacher, and impeached the commander of the embroidered uniform guard, Feng Shui, with 12 major crimes. Who in the palace doesn't know the story of how Su Yan toppled Feng Shui? The Eastern Palace. Our Qinghe is amazing. That's not right. So Dad, Uncle, and that so-called General Shinchi guy all knew about the assassination at the southern courtyard. Only I was in the dark. Even Su Yan deliberately hid that from me. Do I look particularly stupid and unreliable? Oh, my lord, how can you say such depressing words? Even the emperor said that your mannerisms resemble his, so don't belittle yourself. But why does Qinghe not rely on me? He'd rather ask for help from my fourth uncle who harassed him than ask for mine. I'm just 28. That isn't really old. If you reduce my age by half, no doubt the age would be younger, but that youth wouldn't spark interest. Shameless. Because Master Su doesn't know that your highness is a man now. As long as your highness shows that you have a man's sense of responsibility and spirit, I believe Master Su will look up to your highness with admiration and rely on you. That's right. He doesn't know yet. But how can I tell him something like that? I don't know when he achieved manhood or who he dreamed of back then. After all, it surely wasn't me. Damn it! Why was I born 3 years later than him? It doesn't matter if you were born 3 years late. The next 30, 60, or 90 years are all yours. That's right. There are long days ahead. One day, I'll be sitting on the throne and ruling the world. Everything will be mine, let alone Su Qinghe. You just said that my royal father removed him from the post of records department attendant and promoted him to right vice minister? What about his role as my private tutor? Is it still there? It's still there. Strictly speaking, Master Su still needs to head over to Wenhua Hall for classes. But according to what I've heard, the Emperor ordered him to handle some matters, so he has taken a leave of absence and won't be coming in any time soon. That's fine. I'll find him even if he doesn't appear. As long as the title is still there, I have the right to look for him. The next day. Master Su, are you going to interrogate the criminal personally? I will order someone to prepare the interrogation tools. I don't fancy such methods and don't desire to talk with a person who is about to face death. Tell him to hand over the names of those who colluded with him and not to retaliate with false accusations. Then, I'll help him by pleading with the Emperor to grant him a more favorable death sentence. Otherwise, he'll face a most miserable death. Since he is unwilling to talk, I'll have to go through the trouble of investigating it. After all, things will eventually come to light. He's a prisoner. It's beneath me to even speak with him. I've been so busy these past 2 days that I feel as if I've forgotten something very important. Shin-Chi! After the court hearing ended yesterday, I was busy taking care of Chief Slow's remains by returning them to his family. Then I went to the household administration of the heir apparent to handle the handover of duties. Today is another day of running about. I almost forgot about him. Ada, bring me to the Shin residence. All right. Master Shin has just fallen asleep. Should I wake him up? There's no need. I'll just have a look at him. His wound no longer oozes pus, and his inflammation has improved a lot. With a few more days of applied penicillin, and after the bacteria is completely eliminated, we can then apply the golden sore ointment. Let me see this set of officer robes. Not bad. You normally love to wear green and blue. I never thought that red would suit you too. It makes your skin brighter. With your new post, you seem to be flush with success. I wonder whether the past 2 days have been easy for you? Sorry that I've been busy lately. That's why I didn't have time to visit you. I came by today after my duties were finally done. I don't blame you for forgetting to visit me, but I do blame you for not taking care of your body. Have you had a proper meal and sleep since you came back from Dongyuan? Haven't I dropped by to catch a breath? Dinner is served, and we have some fragrant soup in the next room. After the meal, go take a bath and change into some clean clothes. Stay here tonight and talk with me for a while.